Hi, my name's Belinda. Welcome to my channel. I'm 43 and I love everything about beauty, hair products, makeup, skincare, everything. So I wanted to share with you and give some reviews on some products that I've been trying and share a few tips and ideas that I've come across. Absolutely no expert at any of this, and I have to apologise for the quality of the film. It's just done on an iPad, so the colour isn't always great and the sound's not. So if you like anything beauty, keep watching. Thanks then. Whew. So I thought today, sorry that was a bit loud, it's going to be the hottest day of the year in the UK, and I think it might be the hottest day ever. Let's just have a little look on the weather for today. Not the hottest day ever in the world, but the hottest day, they reckon, in the UK ever. Not sure about that. So 34 degrees, and that's feeling like 40 degrees. Whew. Anyway, got the fan on, got a couple of windows open, and I thought I'd just do a get ready with me for work, summer style, heat wave, very natural. Come out with a massive spot there. I don't normally get spots, I was picking that last night, and I've still got this great big bruise here. This is from the dentist, and that's a whole week ago nearly now, and I had a filling in my wisdom tooth and my whole face swelled up last week, and the bruise just won't go down. Incredible. I'm supposed to go back to the dentist today to have another tooth out, but I've cancelled it because I can't even get my mouth open properly. Normally I've got a really big wide mouth, but can't get it open, so I've had to cancel it. But part of me wants to sort of show the damage she's done. Anyway, enough of that, let's start getting ready. So I'm not going to be wearing loads of makeup today, it's too hot. I don't even know if I want to wear a necklace. So I'm going to get my hair out of the way to start with, and then we'll go on to everything else. I have actually just discovered I do sweat quite a bit between there, so I've put a bit of deodorant. I use roll-on, bit of deodorant down there, bit under the boobies, and it seemed to stop so much sweat yesterday. You know, you sort of put it on your armpit, so why not stick it somewhere else? But normally, God, dripping. Right, so I'm just going to go for my signature bun that I normally use, I normally have. So I just brush all my hair up like so. It's finally getting a bit lighter now. I did like the red, I loved it, but it's not manageable. I can't afford to keep going and spending a lot of money getting my hair done every probably 6 weeks it would need. I haven't got that sort of spare money to do that. You know, nearly whatever it is, £80–100 a time. So I've actually tried to lighten it myself, but it didn't take very well. But it's covered grey, and the bits that had started to come through here, excuse me, and I also use a bit of the old root touch-up to cover that up as well, so the sun lightens it a bit as well. Right, let's get that going. I like to have a bit of a boofy bit there, but I can never quite get it neat and tidy. Sometimes it goes alright and then sometimes it doesn't. My husband calls that bit my bumpet. Oh, it was so hot last night. Oh, I've got the fan blasting. I must have woken up 5 times. The heat doesn't normally bother me, but I just didn't feel very well yesterday. I felt really nauseous and sick. So I don't know whether it was the heat or something I ate the night before. God, I felt shocking. Anyway, let's get back to this. You see what I mean? It's going a bit... I'm going to have to do that again. They're not playing ball. Right, that looks a bit better second time round. So I just sort of back comb this bit. My hair actually does probably need a wash. I only wash my hair twice a week. But I find it goes up better in a bun like this when it's a bit dirty. It seems to just hold a bit of texture a bit better. And just boof that up a bit. And then I just loosely wrap it round so it keeps all the body in the bun and doesn't go too flat. And then just sort of twist it round and then just pin it. Just use these little hairpins, probably about 3 or 4. Tends to stay put, to be honest. I'm pretty lucky like that. It doesn't spring back round. It sort of does what it's supposed to do. I do quite like a big bun, but it doesn't always go that way. Just neaten it up a bit at the back. A few bits there. Oh, God, I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Not been sleeping very well lately, and I'm tired. Right, so that's that. Just sticking another around the back for good luck. And then what a lot of people forget to do is check what the back looks like. There we go. Now, in the week, I try to give my fringe a bit of a rest from the old straighteners. I do like a very straight fringe, but I find that the more I use the straighteners, it just snaps your hair off, especially when it's just a little fringe. So I just use these little rollers. And they tend to just, my hair's got a little bit of hairspray already on it. And these will just hold it, just straighten it out for me just as I need it for today. Right, that's that. Let's put a bit of spray on it. Oh, flipping out. Just started using this Tesco Essentials hairspray. It's quite good actually. It smells nice. Lasting hold, 75p. Normally a bit of a Boots girl. I've run out. There's not much left in that one. So I thought I'd try a different one. So I had a normal shower and I washed my face with this. I'm a massive Clinique fan, so this is the Clinique Pep Start. This is absolutely fantastic. It's an exfoliating cleanser. You only use it once or twice a week because it's got like particles of something in it, but I only found this not long ago and I absolutely love it. So if you need something to give your face a good old exfoliation, brilliant. That was followed by the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Cream. They've stopped selling this, which I'm absolutely gutted about, so I had to stockpile it a bit. This is, the lotion's a lot more liquidy fluid, whereas this is more of a thicker cream, and I just absolutely love it, but I've got to somehow find something else as a replacement. But I do find that really good. So they do a Pep Start range now, Clinique, and this is the Pep Start. This is only a sample size. That's for under your eyes, which I've done, and then also in the range, the Pep Start, again Clinique, Hydro Blur Moisturiser. I love that. This is like, there's not that much left in it. This is quite, you can use this almost as a primer. It's a slightly moisturising, but it's quite thick as well. And I like, if you've watched previous videos, I quite like a matte finish on my face. I don't like it to go too shiny. I haven't got an oily skin, but I just like that sort of drier look. So I absolutely love that. So this morning, because I've used that, I'm not putting any more primer on. I'm going to put a little bit of a BB cream on. I'm not that fussed about covering that up, because to be honest, I'll make more of a mess trying to cover it up. The amount of people at work that keep saying, oh, sorry, you've got some pen on your face. No, actually, it's a great big bruise. Oh, yeah, Alan punched me in the faces. It's also interesting that how many people don't ask you. You know, probably because they think it's a bit of domestic violence, maybe. Right, so I found this. Absolutely love this. I've already done a review video on it. It was from Home Bargains, $1.99. Their BB cream, and it's a daily all-in-one blemish balm, and they do it in medium and light, and it's absolutely great for me at work during the day. And I'm in medium shade at the moment because I've got a bit of a tan. So just pop a bit on my face, not on my face, on my hand, and then just do a little bit on my face. This is really just to even out my skin tone today. Try and cover a few blemishes. Just I've got a bit of discoloration on my eyelids. I don't wear eyeshadow for work. Right, and then I've got this, the Kabuki brush from Primark, this triangular shape. Absolutely love this brush. I found it a couple of months ago, and it's my favourite. It works on absolutely every different foundation that I've got. And I have got quite a few samples of different foundations to try. But I would say at the minute, this is my favourite for in the day. Just for a very light covering. I like to go a bit heavier at the weekends or when I go out, so I use an Yves Saint Laurent one for that. But for in the day at work, just for something to, like I say, even out the skin tone, this is absolutely lush. Just blend it in. I do think a lot of people are getting a bit obsessed with foundation and putting loads and loads of foundation on. And you know, really, foundation it is to even out your skin tone, but it's more to hide imperfections of your skin. So unless you've got a load of imperfections, you don't actually need to use that much. And in some cases, I think you find it, especially if you get a bit older like me, it can make your skin look older because it starts sitting in all the lines. So, you know, looking at using maybe a lighter thing like this BB cream or a CC cream or tinted moisturisers are quite good, rather than a load of heavy foundation, which doesn't feel that comfortable. I know some people like that look, absolutely fine. Some people like the plain, thick, or quite full coverage makeup. And that's absolutely, obviously, their choice. But I like to be able to still see my freckles. Brows next. I should just make sure they are clean, because look, all the foundation has gone on the brows. Now I do dye my eyebrows because they are non-existent. They're so blonde, but they need doing again actually, because they're not looking very dark at the minute. So I've just got another little mirror here. So excuse me if I look away. In fact, I'll do it that way. So I won't do it that way. Right. Like I say, not going to go for any eyeshadow, but I'll show you what I do at the end of that, just to bring the eyes alive. And then I should just fill in my brows, just to make them look a little bit more shapely. I'll fill in this bit here. My sister-in-law kindly explained about that bit. I hadn't even thought about doing that, to make your brows look a bit thicker. And that just, plus it gives them a bit more shape. And for this, I'm just using, I love this one. In fact, I've manhandled it so much, the details have come off it. Right, here's a new one. It's just by Collection, and it's blonde, and it's the eyebrow definer. And with me having light hair, I absolutely love this. It's so easy to go on, and never sort of make a mistake with this eyebrow stuff. And now just blend that in, just so there's no sharp lines. Right, and then what I use now is, in fact, this has got quite a bit of eyebrow print stuff in it. It's just I do find my eyebrows, they look nice when they first start, and then they start flopping. So I just use a clear mascara just to go over them, just to keep them in place. And it just sort of sets them. It's like hairspray for eyebrows. Okay, so that's that. And then, not that I need to do it today because it's so hot, but normally a top tip for using mascara, just to soften it up, just pop it in between the old legs to keep it warm, and that just softens it up. So here I'm going to just use a bit of eyeliner. This is the number 7 Stay Perfect Amazing Eye Pencil in charcoal grey. So I just do a bit in the waterline. Why do you always go like that? I think it just sort of stretches your eyes out. Up with the head, down with the mouth. I do a bit over the lid. Just a bit in the corner. And then if that's a bit not too neat, just to neat it up with a little cotton bud. There we go. And then straight on with the mascara. So I am pretty lucky. I've got quite long, not that you can see them, you can see how fair they are, they're not non-existent, but I have got quite long lashes. So I'm pretty lucky that I don't really need to wear false eyelashes. And I'm just using Primark's Aqualash, PS Aqualash in waterproof. This, I cannot believe, I've done a review on this already, I cannot believe how much this is and how good it is. It does say it's waterproof. It's not massively waterproof. So if you're a bit scared about using waterproof mascara, because you think you might not be able to get it off or anything, this comes off very easily. It does last for the day, as a waterproof mascara should, but it's not like some other waterproof mascaras that I've used that lasts and won't come off. It's easy to remove, so it's a quite happy sort of compromise really. You get the staying power for the day. I dare say if you cried it probably would come off, and then it comes off easy in the evening or when you come to take it off. So I always do one layer on the bottoms. I do wear quite a lot of mascara, so I just neaten that up because it's gone everywhere. And then the tops. Yeah, I think what it might be, I think I've got a lot of eyelashes and they're a fairly decent size. I think I hear some people saying they haven't got many eyelashes. I think maybe that's why mine look okay with mascara on, because I must have a lot. I always like to put a little bit of mascara on the lashes in the corner because that opens up your eyes a bit. I always sort of brush away rather than straight forward. Again, that just opens the lashes, opens the eyes. Okay, so I've got a little bit of eyelashes stuck at the bottom. So what I use is one of these little gadgets. Got this from the Pound Shop, Poundland. That just neatens that up a bit. Eyes done. Just give the brows another little groom through. And then what I'm going to do, because I've got a couple of blemishes, I will just cover them up a little bit with something. Let's have a think what we got. This is really old, I love this. It's an Ariane Pool sort of concealer set. And I just sort of mix that in with my fingers. A couple of dib dabs. Get a bit on there. You end up making a right mess covering spots up. They look worse. Right, there we go. And that thing on my lip there, I've got to go and have that burnt off. I went to the doctors about it, just thinking it was something minor. And she said, well, at the moment it's okay, but it could turn a bit suspect, as in cancerous. And I was like, oh, thanks. So she said we'll get it burnt off just in case. And where are we now? 12 weeks later, still not got a flipping appointment. Right, what I'm going to do on my nose, you can see the shine. So I've got this new product that I've talked about previously. This is the Pericone MD, and it's like a thing that stops shine. It's brilliant. It's expensive. Very expensive. It was about 30 odd quid, but I got it, and this is just from Home Bargains. Bought that the other day and featured that in a Home Bargains haul. I mean, this is going to last me forever because I hardly use any, but you can just see how it stops the shine. Yeah, I got it from got it off the aeroplane. The Pericone MD do sell on quite a few airlines. I think EasyJet and Jet2, they have their foundation, no foundation, and then this stuff. But see how that's just stopped that, and that lasts all day. It's incredible. Right, just check the nostrils for puggers. Nothing worse than talking to somebody if you've got a pug. Okay, right, and then just on the eyes, in the corners, I'm just going to put a bit of this. This is just from the Pound shop, Poundland again. It's a white crayon. Let's just give it a clean. And just put a little bit in the corners of my eyes. Just to lighten them up a bit. Not using any concealer today because can't be bothered. And then just a little bit up there. Just where the light hits it. Just to open up the eyes again. A few tricks of the trade. Right, that's that. Okay, and then on to a bit of colour now. Right, let's go for a smidge of bronzer. Love this bronzing blush. This is a Eco Tools. Great big fat brush. And I use for bronzer the, let's move that. The Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and I've got this in light. When I first started using this product, they only did it in one shade, but now they've got a few. So I just give that a whiz round. And it's actually, it's not too, it's not got too much glitter in it, so it's quite a matte sort of product-ish. Just give it a swirl and a tap. Bit on the cheeks. Don't need too much because I've got a bit of a tan. Bit on the neck. Bit around there. Can't remember what that's called. It's something like decollage. A word I've never heard of before. Blend that in a bit. If you don't have a fringe, you're supposed to put a bit. You're supposed to do it in an E. But because I haven't got overly fat cheeks, and I've got quite a sharp jawline with a big old sticky out chin, a lot of people do the E like that along the jawline to make the jawline look thinner, but I actually have to put it underneath there because I don't want to make my jawline look any more sharp. So I just sort of do a C rather than an E, and then a bit under there. And then these two palettes that I've got from Primark, the blue and the pink. These are highlighting and bronzing, highlighting glow palettes, both of them, but they're in different colours. So we've got the rose quartz, which you can see I've used quite a bit of, and then this is the opal. Somehow stuck my finger in that one by mistake. So I will go for another little bit of bronzer, but this is more to define the cheeks a bit, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to use those two colours there, just to give me a bit of a stripe, only light. Just a bit of contouring. And then this, these brushes are brilliant. I'll just show you these two. These are from Home Bargains. They are the Olivia Hales. Absolutely love these. I've got a thing about, you can see there's a bit of a theme going on. I like round-ended brushes. I think they're really good for blending. They don't give you any sort of sharp lines. Excuse me. Same brush. I'm going to go in for a little bit of glitz and glamour. Just a little bit above there. Just where the lights hit. Blend that in, and then some blush. Cheeks still a bit swollen. Love this colour. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of it. It's called Too Much, and it's sort of it's very highly pigmented, and you get a lot of fallout from it. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see all that. And then what I do, rather than do a stripe, I just sort of stipple mine in to start with, because you never quite know how much you've got on that brush, and you don't want to end up with some go faster stripe. You can always add to it if it's not enough. See, that's gone on quite a lot. But I do quite like a a pinky cheek. I am quite a sort of an English rose type of girl, not when I've got a lot of suntan, but and then this is the large powder brush from Primark, and I'll just sort of grab that like that and just give it a bit of a blend. That's that. So my cheeks are a bit pink now. So what I will do as well, because it's sort of got in my lines a bit and a little bit too high, I sort of just dab it off with a tissue. I do like quite a naturalish look for makeup, if you can get one of those when you're wearing makeup. Right, so that's my makeup now done. I'm going to put some lipstick on and finish off my hair. I need to go and brush my teeth as well, so I'll come back in a moment. So that's all my hair and makeup now done. I'm just going to put a bit of lippy on. I love these. This is the Bourjois Colour Boost in Red Sunrise. It's actually more of a pinky colour. Got an SPF of 15, which I didn't realise, and it's waterproof. So that's me done. I hope you've enjoyed that. Slightly different video for me. I would normally wear a necklace, but it's just too hot. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. It's free. Just hit one of those buttons down below. I've hit 300 subscribers, which is fantastic. So thank you if you've already subscribed. If you want to leave any comments, I always try to answer them, or give me a thumbs up or something. Okay, so I'll see you again on another video soon. Try to upload 2 a week. So I'll be back with a shopping haul, I think, next. Okay then, thanks for watching. Have a lovely hot day.